Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christy. For over 4 years, I lived and traveled in a casita travel trailer, but now I'm living solo in a 20-foot cargo van that I'm self-converting while I'm on the road. I'd love to take you along with me on my adventures, exploring new places, learning new things, and figuring out this thing called life. So let's get to it. Don't forget, if you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button to follow along. Today's episode picks up as part 2 of a 14-day off-grid caravan camping adventure with my friends. We start out here on some national forest land just outside of the Grand Canyon, and as always, the first thing we do is set up camp and get the solo stove out. After a very cold night, we headed over to the Grand Canyon National Park, and us Texans, even though we were really cold, it was such beautiful scenery. If you've never been to the Grand Canyon, there is not a video or pictures out there that do it justice. You got to check it out for yourself.
Siri, 7 wonders of the world.
Okay, so we're taking over Little Legs' video. She's up there somewhere trying to get down. And we just got finished with seeing the Grand Canyon National Park. Now we're gonna go get something to eat. But y'all don't forget to enjoy those little things. Bye, till next time.
The next day, in the next leg of our trip, we went to Sedona, Arizona, and this is on my bucket list to return to. There is so much hiking and beautiful things to see there. I will definitely be back. Jess, what do you think about Sedona so far?
It is absolutely fabulous.
Not bad views, huh?
No, it's beautiful here. The area over there looks like Garden of the Gods with the
Yes, it
stuff
does.
sticking out right there.
It's been a blast. Oh, Christy.
Uh-huh. Yes? You want me to go down there?
Oh, no.
Trips.
This is not the appropriate hiking gear.
How far are you going?
So her little legs give out.
Look at her.
And them little legs.
Woo, she's nailing it. When I grow up, I want to be just like that.
Oh yeah, that's probably gonna be it.
That's a good one.
Okay. She's going.
Goodbye, adios. Thank you.
Next up was Slide Rock State Park. I could have spent days here, but we were on a mission for Tyler and Jess. They wanted to do a cold plunge here in the 40-degree water, which was a hard no for me, but they're crazy enough to do it. Any last words before you get ready to take the plunge?
I can't say the word I want to use, so heck yeah.
Thank you. This is just a sneak peek of the video. To see the whole thing, you'll need to visit their channel at Travel Like No One Else.
So this is what she's doing, and I just think it's just bull versus what me and Tyler just did.
This is how Tiny Texan does cold plunge. Ready? Ready? Y'all got my towel ready?
Yes!
Woo! Muscles locked up and everything. Did it. This is the post-cactus fall picking out.
Did you get any in your hands?
Yeah, I got them already.
Oh, gosh.
Moving on, we had a quick stop in Winslow, Arizona. Now, if you're familiar with the song, you understand the pictures and you know why we had to stop and take them. So we did have yet another cold and windy boondocking night. We didn't spend a whole lot of time outdoors once we arrived and got set up, but we did have to say goodbye to our dear friend John, who moved on the next morning to other things. We'll miss you, John, but we had a great time. The next morning, you can find us at the Petrified Forest National Park, and we visited the Painted Desert as well. Both places I had visited as a child, but I really enjoyed them so much more as an adult. As usual, we didn't get to our nightly boondocking spot until after dark, but I did get up the next morning, was able to hike around. I really like this spot. As far as boondocking goes, it was probably my second favorite on the entire trip. So I was out hiking by myself this morning, just kind of scanning the horizon, and I found this tree. At the base of the tree, it looked like maybe a shelter. I really wanted to check it out, but since no one knew where I was, I went back and got reinforcements just for my safety. So I was exploring this morning, and I found this shelter that somebody built out here in the middle of nowhere. It has a door. Okay, that's pretty creative, right? Check this out. Whoever built this actually also put a fire pit inside. I'm gonna take you inside with me. Take this, thank you. Check this out, guys. So, come in here, it's all toasty in here. They got a fire pit here, but they made sure to leave the opening for the smoke to go out. How cool is this? They got a stack of firewood there. And then out there are my friends closing me in, it appears. See you guys later.
Bye.
Hey Susie, what you doing?
I'm getting me some paint so I can mark my name at Cadillac Ranch.
Ooh, look at that. All the choices. What to get, what
color?
So I have opted for gloss red pepper, and Susie got
Gloss popsicle orange.
And what is the color that you have selected, Miss Jeanette?
I've got no hunting purple.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, we're gonna do this.
Okay, so it's super windy out here, and we're trying hard not to get paint all over ourselves, so this should be fun. Well, this blocks it a little bit, so we're hoping.
I hope it don't come on me. Let me back up just a tad. And then I'll come.
Oh yeah, this is good. We all survived Cadillac Ranch without paint all over us, so we moved on to Slug Ranch to see what kind of damage we could do there. So my graffiti tip for the day is what we should have done is gotten 2 different colors and maybe a white for the base, made a big square out of white, and then we would have a blank canvas so that we could paint what we wanted to paint and still be able to see it. Okay, so here we are at the end of Susie and Alan's boondocking experience. They're leaving a little bit earlier than the rest of us, and I just wanted to get their thoughts on it and know that Alan retired
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, the Friday before we left on the Sunday for boondocking.
and he has been a busy man prior to that time, so not only has he adjusted to not working all the time, it's like we're throwing them into this whole different lifestyle and scenario. So I just want to kind of get your thoughts on maybe like things that you didn't expect, or your favorite things, or some of your worst things, or things you would change about it now that we've spent all this time on the road off grid until
last night.
Until last night we've been completely off grid. So take it away.
Again, totally off grid. We had never done that before. We've always had plug into an electrical outlet and hook up water supply. Very seldom ever used propane for anything other than running the refrigerator. We had very seldom ever had our water tank with any water, except if we were going somewhere we thought we might have to stop for some reason. So we had to figure out how we were going to power it. We had to figure out how we were going to fill the tank, how we were going to run the furnace, all these different things.
How we were going to charge our phones.
Yeah, phones.
So you guys had never boondocked, even Walmart, nothing?
Nothing.
Never.
We had never gone anywhere without something to support it.
Anything that is much easier than you thought it would be, or much harder than you thought it would be?
Oh, definitely easier than I thought it
I would
be.
say a lot more that's easier than what I ever dreamed.
But Susie has come a very long way since day one.
I have. I will admit, my biggest fear, showering, even though we have a shower, I was like, well, we're going to run out of water, and how am I really going to be able to shower? So I will say that body wipes are my new best friend. And makeup, I think I have put mascara on one time in 2 weeks, which that's usually something I put on every morning, never go out without it. No, I don't. In my hair, I was worried about my hair because I didn't have my hair straightener or blow dryer. And this is just my new look. So everybody get home might be just like, this might be it. Because it's been so fun and so carefree.
It's free.
It is. I would suggest this to anybody because, and especially the places we've got to see that we would have never ventured out to do on our own. And we're so thankful that we got to do this with friends and family. And they've helped us. We've had some oops. I had a big oops in a gas station. I'll wait till maybe Christy does an oops story.
Oops video, yeah.
Anyway, I'm ready to do it again. I'm ready to plan another trip, and I'm ready to hang out with this wonderful family.
We never paid for one night of
camping till
staying
here
over until we got here.
It was awesome.
So as far as if you travel on a budget, oh my God, it's your gas is your expense, and then whatever food you need to purchase, which most of the food we prepared.
All the food that
we have been eating. We have not missed a meal. We have not missed anything. I mean, we've ate very well.
It's been a blast. We've had a good time. Can't wait for the next trip.
Yeah.
And you just have so much freedom when you boondock. You stay where you want to stay.
And you set up within like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. There's not a lot. You don't drag a lot out. You don't bring any unnecessary stuff. You only take the necessities. And it makes it so easy because you can pack up and be gone in 30 minutes if you have to. And that's hooking up the trailer.
Except for me, I just unplugged my car.
Yes, she's got it figured out.
My highlight was Lake Havasu. Up in the mountains watching the Super Bowl. And I was blown away because I'm thinking, we've got a TV, but we have no 110 power. But with the wonders of Jackery and
the generators
and watching a YouTube TV, we watched the Super Bowl.
My highlights. There were so many. Just the ability to see nature and in the raw. Basically, you know, and
you've gotten a lot braver too.
I have.
When we did some hikes, Susie's kind of like venturing off a little bit, which is kind of fun.
I had knee replacements 2 years ago or a year and a half to whatever, and it's made everything so much better, and I have felt so much better, and I loved it. I really have. That's probably my highlight is venturing off on trails that I never would have before.
Well, the whole thing has been things you've never done, both of you.
Exactly.
The
Exactly.
whole thing, yeah.
Yes.
So I'm glad you did. You know, because my slogan: enjoy the little things, get out there and do those things.
Yes.
And so
we have enjoyed the little things
a lot.
very much.
Yes.
Very good. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the visiting with them, and make sure that you watch the video that's coming. It's probably going to be a few weeks, but of their story, because it is a wonderful, powerful, moving story. So love you guys. Safe travels. We're going to miss you. We're here for a couple more days without them, but man, they have hung in there. They've done fabulous. I am back with Blair and Jeanette, and I wanted to ask them, now that we're at the end of our caravan trip, kind of what their thoughts were, what worked and what didn't work. I'll start with, what was something that went wrong or that was worse than you expected on this trip?
Well, the second or third night we were out, I did have a frozen pipe of some kind. I believe it was the pipe that was coming from my water tank to the pump. And my wife blames me that I had it too cold in the trailer.
But what was the
I don't
temperature that morning? I don't remember. It was like
It was about 16 degrees, I believe it was.
Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah.
But it was an easy fix, right?
Yeah, it was easy fix. It thawed out pretty quickly.
No damage.
No damage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was the worst of it?
That was the worst
The
of it.
weather.
This is my spirit animal. I call her that because her and I, when it gets really cold, we tend to go back to our living quarters because it's been really cold for us.
We would have enjoyed it a lot more if the weather had been a little bit more friendlier to us.
I agree with that. Yep, 100%. And so, what about the flip side of that? What is one of the best things about the boondocking? Because do you have any boondocking experience prior to this?
We had
Never.
zero boondocking.
None.
So this is just to throw you into in the middle of nowhere kind of thing.
Yeah, and
Yes.
it was great. That was the best part
You
about
liked it?
boondocking is going to different places you'd never go to, and just pull over
Exactly.
and have a good time.
Yeah, well, you do it again.
Exactly.
Oh, absolutely.
yes.
Because we want to work on another one. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, and what was your favorite place that we went to?
I think mine was the Petrified Forest.
Why was that?
It's just different.
Okay.
It's just totally different. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And also the history that you can find there.
That's true.
You know, way back to the dinosaurs. And I'd love to be a volunteer in one of those expeditions.
And she likes aliens, so we got a lot of cool alien facts from her. And what about you, Larry? What was your favorite place?
That actually was my favorite as well.
Okay, and what about boondocking sites? What was your favorite of that?
I think my favorite was right outside of Lake Havasu.
That was mine as well.
when we were watching the Super Bowl, boondocking in the middle of nowhere, and
That was neat.
That was cool.
and had a campfire.
Yep, that was great. All right, well, thank you so much for letting me interview you. I've had a blast, and unfortunately, we're going to part ways tomorrow. They've got some things that they got to get to, but you guys, I hope we'll see them in future videos too. Thanks for watching.
With their purse on her shoulder.
Gongos and gingos. See how they change? Gongos and gingos. Tropical gongos and gingos. Tropical gongors and gingos. Tropical gongers and gingos. Yeah, what's that color?
All right, Susie, what you doing?
I'm getting paint so we can go to Cadillac.
Hold on, you can do it again. Hey, Susie.
Where we going, Cadillac?
Cadillac Ranch.
Susie, you're up.
And all your years of graffiti.
Oh yeah. I don't even know how to use it.
Have you got your lid off yet? What are you laughing at?
Wait, you gotta line some dots. Have you got yours lit off?
I'm so good at catching this. Like,
I'm serious.
when you're too old to do graffiti.
Okay, Christy, show me up.
It's okay. I think the attention's on the one behind you there.
Oh, she's balleting through here, and I'm like a damn old lady.